as has unintentionally become the tradition on this channel. Sunday nights, streaming something spooky. Got a little more Resident Evil Village for you. And I'm looking forward to it because I have been anxiously awaiting another night to go live with this game. I'm having a ton of fun with Resident Evil Village. Last time we finished up Castle Dimitrescu, seen over yonder. Big climactic boss battle. We came down here. We learned that we are in possession of our baby's head in a jar. Head flask. Good old head flask. Eve. Oh, see, take a closer look at it. It was a little crusty last time. Now it's got that umbrella insignia on it. Eve number 3. Recently deceased. Procedure is untested and early subjects were destroyed too quickly to collect definitive data. Stabilizing compounds. Really tiny font. Can't quite see it in there. Good evening, Adam. Thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you on board tonight. How are you, sir? If injections are skipped for prolonged periods of time, the product will age rapidly. We're just examining, as you may recall, our daughter's head in a jar. Now, here's something interesting. Here's a detail I hadn't seen before. It looks like her head is crystallized in the way that a lot of these enemies have after we kill them. You seeing that? I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. I'm gonna mute it. Every time I think I'm gonna sneeze, I'm trying to mute the mic so you can't hear it because that's probably not gonna sound very good. Battling the springtime allergies, as I always am. Doing all right. Got some logo stuff done. Working on some esports logos. No shit. Good stuff. I'm stoked for you, man. I feel like your art's come a long way. It's pretty awesome that you're getting all this commission work. I feel like you progressed in a really short period of time in a big way. Because I feel like you and I don't know, what, a few years ago, 2 years ago or so? I feel like it was, you were like, yeah, I'm going to try sketching more, I'm going to try this out. And it seems like you've come a long way. Alright, so, not that door. We had unlocked this door. And we're going to go find out what nightmares await us. We already did all our heckling with this fella. We're stocked up on ammo and supplies, or at least as much as we can be. So we're going to move forward. I have no idea what happens next. I have remained blissfully unspoiled with this game, knock on wood. And I hope we can keep that way all the way to the end. I was surprised that we killed Dimitrescu so early on in the game. I thought that was going to be something that came way later. So I'm still completely unawares of what to expect, which I think is ideal for something scary like this. Keep me in suspense. Keep me on the edge of my seat. So we're back in the village. And I had a feeling we would. That's kind of a staple of Resident Evil games, I feel. Or just horror in general. A lot of backtracking. Silent Hill loved doing that too. Walk you through one part of the game that you can't fully utilize yet, and then have you come back later ready to do some new stuff in it. Oh look, we got like a couple different sort of plot mission markers on the map. Interesting. So I remember we were coming into the village to find someone who could help explain what's going on with our kid. See what we find along the way. Gonna do some wandering around naturally, some scavenging. Look at this whole basement we didn't explore last time. Ooh, look at that, shiny. See what we can find, see what trouble we can get into. Whoa, it's very dramatic. Boom, teddy bear. Teddy bear, is that a valuable? The Duke will probably buy it. Right, that's a combinable. I'm afraid we might have missed the thing we needed for this to become a very valuable. Unless there's a couple of spare rings that just are laying throughout the game, I'm afraid maybe we have to sell this as is, but I'll hold on to it for a while longer. And this is just a valuable teddy bear. That's interesting. Okay. All them vampires gone. Who are we going to crystallize for some quick cash? I don't know. Maybe my kid's head's worth a good buck. It's looking pretty shiny in that jar. I think the werewolves, what I remember, were dropping shiny stuff. They were dropping crystal skulls and such. It's very quiet here now. I had to open my fucking mouth, huh? Oh, damn it. I do this every time. I turn up the brightness of my monitor. I apologize. There we go. There we go. I work on this monitor too, and so I don't like staring at a super bright monitor all day. But then when I play this, I kind of need to boost that up so I can see what I'm doing. Blood was going in here. Now that I can... Hearing some very unfriendly things out there. Blood everywhere. Goat head. Are we going to fight Lycans in this area? They're definitely around. I'm hearing them. I heard a scream from the house with the chimney. I was going to take a look, but the way was blocked by debris. Going to have to take the long way around. Who would have thought the hole in the stable walls would come in handy? If I'm not back by morning, you should go to Louise's house alone. Okay, house with the chimney is where we're going. The hole in the stable walls. Some sort of shortcut down there. Find the stables. What is this? What is this object? I've seen this before. What sort of old technology is this? What's the word for this thing? Do you know? Have you seen one of these before? Not that it's important right now, but what sort of object is this? A loom! Thank you! I think that's the word I was looking for. What? Why is it so loud? What did I just get? A wooden body. Oh, I didn't get it yet. Wooden body for an animal. That was super loud. Hello? What is my ammo situation like? Okay, we're sitting pretty. We're ready to pop off if need be. I think brightness could be a little bit better. I realize you won't see that, the difference in that on the stream, obviously, but stuff still looks pretty dark over here. I gotta get in the habit of doing this before the stream starts. Come on, fucker. Why is it like this? Here we go. Okay. That's gotta be pretty good. That's looking better. So we want to go to the house with the chimney. See what kind of trouble we can get in over there. On the other side. Okay, is this what it was talking about? The whole... Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, now that's an upgraded pistol right there. That felt good. Yeah, a little doggo. And where there's one... What's this? Probably move this somehow. Oh, we're gonna need to, like, tow it or something? This whole village is a wreck. Why do you gotta take some weirdo shortcut to get down there? Oh, that's Sir Monkey. That's a little baby monkey. I'm surprised we can't pick that up. Pick up some random kid's dirty ass teddy bear, but not our own daughter's little baby monkey. Do not enter. Before I go in there, is there anything over here? No? Can't go through there. Chicken? I missed some chicken? Here's this chicken. Where's the chicken? What are you talking about? Where's the chicken? Where's chicken? I can't read this map, evidently. Chicken is... Okay, over here. I can't get to it yet. Oh, boy. That ain't chicken. Oh, a lock. Okay. Combination lock. So we'll want to be on the lookout for the combination somewhere around the village. Not much else going on over here. Alright, be on the lookout for the possible combination to that. Going in that way. Okay. Just sort of wandering right now, honestly. Just seeing what I might find. I would think whatever the solution to this is can't really be that far away. But I could be wrong about that. I can't pretend to know the rules in this world. God, it is deadly hot in this room. It is so disgustingly hot. And really, I mean, it's only what, like, it's been like 80, 82 degrees last few days, but God, I've been feeling it. I hate it. I can't stand the super hot weather. Makes me so sluggish. Makes my eyes heavy. I have a terrible time, like, waking up in the morning. Because I just want to roll over and fall back asleep. A slug. Yes, a slug. A little slug boy. Boy, it is very dark in here. Oh, we are in here. This is a loom room. It's the hashtag loom room. Chrysalis Man. You know what? Chrysalis Man... Oh. Key? I don't have anything I could open this. Oh, lockpick. Chrysalis Man would be very at home in this universe. He would be snug as a bug in the Resident Evil universe, Chrysalis Man. And of course, you know, for those who don't know, which would be anybody watching or potentially listening that isn't Adam or myself, so that would be everyone. Chrysalis Man was... I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say. Maybe I shouldn't give it away for free. I feel like we had $1 million idea that we still haven't really cashed in on. A very disgusting, like, body horror influenced character and world that we created about a man born from a cocoon, a slimy, disgusting little man that would then kidnap like conventionally beautiful people and stick them in his chrysalis so they could gestate and become better than they were, so they could become... They rise to their true potential and become finished in the eyes of the Chrysalis Man. And then when they would come out, naturally they would be even more horrifying, disgusting goo beasts. But to him, they would be perfect. We've probably spent altogether several hours talking purely about that idea. Hey, this is the thing on the jar my daughter's head is in, right? This is kind of their logo. It looks kind of like some sort of weird fetal position little chrysalis guy, maybe. Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of aimlessly wandering around. Obviously, we're looking for the chimney house. I've not seen the chimney house stand out to me so vividly. I mean, that is a chimney right there, is it not? House with a chimney, and it appears to be expelling flame or smoke. So perhaps somebody's home. On the leather baby gate too, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, so we need to get in there, right? This is the goal. We need to find a way in there, and everything's just blocked off. Okay. So there's a shortcut from the stables, but we couldn't get all the way through because there was a like freaking tow motor in the way or whatever, a tractor. What's this? We could go through here. We can't go through there. But we have this key. This way, right? Or we can't get through here either. There's a goddamn tractor in the way. Okay. I've already been in here. Okay, let's look at the map relative to the chimney house, which is right in front of us. So there's a key. There's a bunch of stuff through this village that we could have used. We could use this key on that we now have from the castle. But problem is we just can't get to any of these places anymore. Because everything's blocked off. That's the combination lock. Louise's house. Hmm. Oh boy. That's not good. Should have probably killed those crows. The crows always have shinies in these games. Which tracks, because I understand that crows love shinies in real life. What is this? This is leading to the castle, right? We can't go through there. Hmm. Oh, okay. This is where... That's where the merchant is. So where should we be headed? I know where we want to be, but the question is, how the hell do we get there? I guess we were on the right track before. Over in this direction. Just something I've missed. Right, because these are the stables. On the other side was the shortcut we could go through. It's still red. Is there something we missed in here? And what did this say one more time? Who would have thought the hole in the stable walls would come in handy? There we go. Some ammo's always nice. That cleared out this house. Cool. So we can just leave. Should unlock this. Okay, so let's take a closer look around. Nothing here. Okay. So out this hole. What did I miss out here? Is that a dead person? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Nothing in there. Can't go out the door. Because what do you know? It's blocked by debris. Can't go through here. There's nothing I could use that I have. Wouldn't be keys. No. Can't use this. This needs some kind of other item. Huh. What did I miss the first time? Can't go this way. And we didn't see anything up here. The combination lock, I guess. Maybe the combination lock opens up and gives us access to whatever object I need. Everything's locked. Everything's blocked. It's almost like you guys didn't want werewolves breaking into your home in the middle of the day. I did just use a lockpick. Let's see. I did use... I think that was my last one. There must be a hint to whatever this combo is that I didn't see yet. Oh, what on earth is this? What on earth was that? Look out the window. Oh. I don't like that. Look out the window. It's very ominous, and I dislike that. I dislike what I could be allowing to happen by exiting this. Yeah, what kind of Tetsuo BS is that? What's out the window? That's the lock. Oh! He got me! He got my ass! He got me! He got me! Oh, I'm so sorry to say that he got me. That is a cool way to show the combo, and you get a free jump scare just by making me look over here. If I'd only noticed that the first time I wandered in here. Okay. I kind of glimpsed those before, too. But I saw the YM, and I was like, that's probably not. Oh, so actually, 07, 0804? Wow, I'm so sad that that werewolf got me. What a tragedy. Did I do that right? 07, 08, 04? Yeah, I did it right. Right? Oh no, so 07, oh, I have to look at it from this angle. 07, 04, 08, right? Yeah, you figured it out before I did. There we go. A gun? I didn't expect that. A handgun, no less. And the jackhammer, there we go. Well, wait a minute. Fully automatic handgun? Well, I mean, this is all... I mean, I'm not going to be sad you gave me a new gun, but... I kind of just spent, like, a ton of money upgrading the other one. Is an auto. Yeah, 1911. Huh. Can I compare the stats on these? Yes, I can. What's the power on this? 160 compared to this. Oh, okay. It does actually have a. It fires more powerful. In real life, people guns. Yeah. Okay. Kind of wish I knew that was coming, because I wouldn't have spent a bunch of money upgrading this one. 42, 25, 18. What's this at? Okay, so this gun is actually more powerful than the other one, but the other stats are inherently better. Okay. Well, I guess I'll try it out, but I might be inclined to use the other one until I have a chance to put some money into this. Oh, well, I guess I'll get a chance to use it, huh? Fuck off. Fuck off, idiots. Good morning! He got back up? Shit. Done. Done and done. Thank you. I had to redeem myself after that one maybe yelp in fear. How about the guy on the roof? Did he drop anything? No. I'm definitely feeling a lot cockier after clearing the castle. Which is probably going to be my downfall, as you saw back there in the window. Although I feel like that happens in a lot of Resident Evil games. I can crawl under. It's like the... as I was saying... Oh, nothing. Okay. Somebody just passing through. Didn't stick around. It's like the... It's the trade-off of having, you know, more action-oriented horror games is at a certain point they get a little less scary. You know, as you become more capable of combating the danger, it becomes a little less scary. I say that as I am afraid to pick a direction to move in. Which house is the chimney house? This one? So, forward and left, down. Kind of evocative of a real experience, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose so. Not that I would ever feel competent or confident enough that this would stop being scary to me in real life, because obviously the stakes are, if you fail, you actually die. I'm just comparing this to, like, the trend in horror games these days is, like, there'll be, like, no combat, or it's severely limited combat. You know, I feel like Amnesia, like, kicked off that trend, where it's like, you really can't defeat the monsters, or whatever it is in the game, so they remain consistently scary throughout, because you never become more capable of dealing with them. Unknowable horrors are horrors because they're unknowable. Once you know something can die because you killed it a few times, well, they're still scary, but different. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now, a game like this, the way you could deal with that is by, you know, changing the stakes and coming up with new ways to challenge the player. Like, these guys, a little less scary. They were really scary at first, when I first started the game, but now I know I can get through here no problem. Oh, I didn't kill him. Yeah, it did. Never mind. Oh, we're running low on ammo, huh? But that's something you can do. Okay, you become more capable of handling them, but I somehow switched back to this gun. I don't know. I guess I should start getting used to using this one. Yeah. I have a pretty good supply of shotgun ammo too, which that always feels nice. Best way to make something less scary is to make it make their heads explode with a shotgun. Anything in here? Pipe bomb! Those are always a good way to make things less scary, too. Can't go out this way. Oop. There we go. I still feel like I haven't even scratched the surface on what this game's going to throw at me, which is exciting. Werewolves seem very... That's still pretty scary. Oh! What? Oh wait! Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, I gotta use the pipe bomb. Hold on. This is a learning opportunity. Yes. I gotta blast this armor off of you or something. I think. Did I read that correctly? Oh! Oh shit! What was that, one hit kill? Jesus. What'd I say? What'd I just get done saying? I don't even feel like I scratched the surface on what this game's gonna throw at me. A perfect crystal skull. So now, having gotten wise to my increased combat abilities. The werewolves are wearing armor and brandishing weapons, so that's where we're at right now. Is this the chimney house? Where am I these days? Locked due to missing homeowner. Yeah, I feel like we've been through here before. We can open that now. Poke around real quick. Very curious who will be at this house. Give him the werewolf's armor. Come on, man. Oh, that's something that'll be important later. I'm glad I did not miss it. I seem prone to missing important details when they're right in the room with me. Something else I was thinking about that I had said when I first started this game was I was surprised that they'd brought Ethan back. Oh, this is a chimney house, because I didn't really think of him as a terribly endearing character after the last game. Like or just a terribly complex or distinguished character. I thought he was just kind of a blank slate everyman. I was like, I feel like you could just came up with another character for this game rather than continuing their story. I feel completely different having played a few hours of this. I think I like Ethan more than ever. I love the kind of John McClane quality of him, of this just like plain guy who isn't an action hero. I think he just gets the absolute shit kicked out of him, but he continues getting back up. He's not cool. He doesn't look cool. Doesn't have interesting one-liners. He doesn't have some complex, tortured past. First game, he just wants to save his girlfriend, gets his ass kicked by monsters. Next game, just wants to save his daughter, gets his ass kicked by monsters. I'm happy they brought him back because I am finding myself liking him a lot in this game. Especially because of this sort of just... He's just so over this shit already. Like, lady cuts his hand off. He's like, God, I just can't wait for this to be over. Chased by werewolves. You know, just... I like the quality of this character. This was locked the whole time. I like the personality of this character that's kind of coming together in my head. There's anything in here. No, there's not. Weird. Which means something's gonna happen when I go outside. Hello? Maybe not. There was a ladder, that's right. Oh, we're just gonna cowabunga into their house. I'm sure they'll take well to that. Sure they won't mind this. Them's wolves. Oh, man. Can you move? That's the guy who's supposed to help me. Get away! Ah! I was trying to take the game's advice to push him away. Instead, he ate a couple of my fingers, which they love doing. Of course, the guy I'm looking for is dead, huh? What's all this? The winged key is just a single piece. 3 more parts are needed to make it whole. Okay. Oh, there's a key in there. Or no, this is what we already have, right? We'll take it. What do you mean? I'm just gonna leave it here? Oh, okay. I'm combining it now. There we go. Got it. Okay.
Damn it. Better see the Duke again.
February 1st. Sacrificed 2 goats to Mother Miranda. Good day. February 3rd. Offered wool to Mother Miranda. She instructed I find her a list of drugs and tools in the next few days. For what for, I wonder? No messages from Mother Miranda. February 8th. Yet the livestock won't stop their ruckus. February 9th. I was instructed to take the items to the cave church at sunrise. But what I saw was frightful. The great 4 lords were there, and Mother Miranda was holding a child. She whispered something and touched the child. I can't explain it well, but the child turned into a white crystal? Then she... I couldn't help but speak up, and I asked her why she did such a thing. Mother Miranda just smiled at me. This is the chosen child. She will return to her original form no matter what befalls her. Then she gave each lord a part of the crystal and a flask, and they left. I forgot to bow to Mother Miranda before I fled. I'm still shaking. What did she do? What is that child? Oh boy. They turned my kid into a bunch of infinity stones. I gotta go get him. It's gonna be a bunch of goddamn werewolves in my way. On my way back to the Duke. The Duke! Your baby is made of the stuff Lucius Fox makes Batman's cape out of. Going back to its original shape. Should I kill these chickens? I bet you they give me something. I would never do this in real life. Hey, get! Oh, I thought they were about to not give me anything. That was gonna be very sad. I mean, if I don't do this, a werewolf's gonna eat you, right? At least you can fuel the battle against them. That said, I don't really know what the poultry and fish I'm collecting, what use they're for yet, because I've not seen any means with which to cook them. I guess they would turn into health items maybe after I do that, but I've not seen that happen yet. Yeah. Yeah, I answered my own question pretty quick there. Resident Evil's always doing that. The crows give you shinies. Kill the animals. Okay, so the Duke, he said go back to the Duke. He is here. This way.
How was it? Did you learn anything?
I found these feathers. Now tell me how to fix this like you said you would.
Settle down. First, you must use that key and collect all of your little roses flasks.
Where are the rest of them?
There are 4 in total. You have the one, and the other lords have the rest.
Lords?
Mother Miranda is the cold, calculating ruler of this village. 4 lords serve under her. The first you've already met, the Lady Dimitrescu. The second lives deep in a valley of mist, the doll-maker, Donna Beneviento. None of her playmates have ever come back from that dank old estate. The third is Moreau, a being of twisted flesh that lives in the reservoir past the windmills. It is said that he is not the only monster that lives in those waters. The fourth and most dangerous is Heisenberg. He works in his factory on the village outskirts. And the project, Let's just say parts of the human imagination are better left alone.
Oh wow, look at that. That's a hell of a map. What are all these treasure chests you've put here? Dimitrescu's done deal. Beneviento is where we're going next. Is that what this... oh no. Oh, he's marked all of them. Moreau. I don't see Heisenberg. Maybe Heisenberg, by being the most dangerous, is the last one we're meant to find. Okay.
If you truly wish to save your daughter, you must first gather the 4 flasks. I'll do you a personal favor. I've marked the Lord's locations on your map. Some treasures still lurk in this village. I'm sure each one will prove of great use to you.
Why are you doing all this?
Why, it's all part of our first-class customer service. Please do come again soon.
Collect Rose, 1 out of 4. That's great. The Duke is, he's basically just a war profiteer, right?
Well then, feel free to... Ah, yes, I have you.
Oh, here we
Find
go.
some quality
Cooking.
ingredients and bring them to me.
You kill it, we cook it. Wow, I had no idea about this component. Fish and poultry. To make herb to fish. So kill things and turn them into food.
Don't let up yet. I can hardly wait. Just excuse me a moment.
You herb the fish with the poultry? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't bring him any herbs. I guess he's got those in there. Wow, did you hear those?
Here it is. Please,
Wow!
join me.
Oh, okay. These are permanent health upgrades.
To think such a dish could be had in this winter-bound frontier.
I see. So yeah, absolutely. Whenever you have the opportunity to get some animal parts, get some meats, we should take that opportunity. Get some permanent health upgrades. Nice. Okay, what's our money look like?
You have an eye for quality. Thank you.
Let's sell some
Seeking
stuff.
something in particular.
Valuable, you can have that. Valuable, you can have that. You can have that. You can have that. I'll keep this. This is a combinable. I guess you can have this. Oh, we have poultry? Where did we get... Oh, we have a leftover chicken. Right. Sorry. Stupid.
And buy it I will.
What's going on, Shug? How you doing tonight,
A
my
good
friend?
deal, if I say so myself. Welcome, Ethan. Pay me no mind.
What are you up to? You're drunk? What you got going on? What are you drinking? I got the Trulies rocking tonight. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too intense Sunday night, but I've been on like a real seltzer kick lately. I guess I'm becoming one of those guys. I've not really been a seltzer drinker until lately. It's just been what I've wanted. I guess we shouldn't waste any more time upgrading this pistol and should put it all into this. What's our ammo
Finished?
situation like?
Are you sure you have everything?
So we don't really need more shotgun. I mean, we can always use more shotgun ammo. We're looking pretty good there. Looking pretty good here. Decisions.
You wish to make a purchase?
I don't feel like we need to do that yet. The ability to make other ammo would be good. feel like it might be most valuable to upgrade. This was already stronger than our normal pistol, so I don't worry about that yet.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
And should probably start working on our... Well, no, I already spent too much. I was going to say working on the stability of our rifle, but that's what this would have done. Not this. Not this. You celebrating anything, Shug, or just one of those nights? You moved on to some ultras. You're having yourself a nice little party over there.
Food is life. Please
Amen.
come again.
Okay. 19. We could make some ammo. Just one of those nights. I hear you, brother. Sometimes you need one of those nights.
Oh, good. I was
So I
just
know you're
thinking
going
of
to-
ways to pass the time.
I know you're going to give all the details
I'm skilled in
tomorrow
all
on
sorts
Spin
of
from the
weapons
Real.
modifications, and we'll do them for a small fee.
Sorry, I was listening to the Duke. What'd you think about what'd you think of Versus on Friday night? I'm doing well, my friend. Had a good weekend. Stayed busy. Stayed busy, but for only good reasons. Spending time with family. Eating good food. Relaxing a little bit. Doing that tonight. Playing some Resident Evil before we start the new week. Good matches. You're not happy about the Gold Leader match. Why aren't you happy about the Gold Leader match? You're a big Marie fan? I mean, Marie looked great. Not going to hear me argue that. Oh, you don't like his 5-pointer? Well, look, I'm not going to pretend to have any real knowledge of what is and isn't a good Star Wars 5-pointer. I need to figure out what I'm going to do here and move on.
As you wish.
I can't pretend to know what a good 5-pointer is in the realm of Star Wars. And Triple R to stop texting you at night to dance. I don't even know how he's texting you, because he actually doesn't technically have a phone. I usually just let him use mine, and I've got mine right here, so I don't know. Rick's good like that though. Rick's slick. He can get anybody to let him borrow something and help him out. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know that there's a Star Wars question that you can give Gold Leader he's not going to hit. Again, I'm not going to pretend to know what a good 5-pointer is in that division, but I can tell you could have given him anything else on the list. He would have hit it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Marie did great, though. I don't need to tell you that, though. That's just what that division's like. He's going to lose to Zach, and you're not going to hear from him. I don't know. We'll see. I'm inclined to disagree. I think my man's gonna wipe out Dragon Con in one tournament. We'll see. You're a good dude, Shug. I gotta move on from this screen. Let's do a small upgrade.
These hands are more dexterous than one might think.
And let's...
One moment, please.
I'm all about the upgrades. Alright, now let's move. We got enough ammo.
Till
Right.
next we meet.
We're feeling good about this ammo situation. Maybe a little bit more handgun ammo.
Welcome.
Can't wait to shake my hand at the
Securing
first live
goods
event.
is
Feeling
more
is mutual, my
important than
friend.
Anything, my friend.
Cannot wait for the prospect. Oh, I think we bought all his ammo. Damn. It's like that, huh? Okay. Get some shotgun.
Uh-huh. Till
I cannot
next
wait
we
for the
meet.
prospect of a live event. Things are trending good that we'll get there before too long, I think. Key won't fit. What? I thought this is one we could use now. Four-winged unborn key. We don't have that? We don't have that? I thought we did. Because we need to get over to either Beneviento or Moreau. If it's LA Chris is sleeping on your couch. You know, of all the people on this channel, you could pick somebody worse to sleep on your couch. So I think you guys will be okay. What the hell? Where am I going? I thought I could go through here now. I thought I had 4 wings. 4 wings on the door. 4 wings on my key. No? 4-winged key. This key won't fit. Alright. Maybe this door? Am I misunderstanding? Yeah, I was misunderstanding. Okay, here we go. This has 4 wings. I mean, that also had 4 wings. So not super clear. So, okay, yes. We're going for Beneviento. No. Beneviento. There we go. Scary little doll lady. Not a fan of hers. The Regent will be sleeping in a 5-star hotel. Well, you know, I go where my client needs me to go. And my client doesn't do a lot of sleeping, so... He's kind of like a nomad in that way. Rick Radis. He just moves from town to town, from location to location. We'll see. You know, when live event comes around, Rick Radis is going to be in very high demand, is the problem, too. Everybody's going to need him to come to their event. Oh, boy. I'm talking about Rick Radis, and I'm ignoring... Wow. What was I saying earlier about this game would start throwing some new stuff at me to keep it scary? Well, was I saying something like that? You crows are lucky you ain't on the menu. Turn you into a permanent health upgrade. Oh boy. Creepy little dolls. Why would you need to hang creepy little dolls up in the tree? What practical purpose could it solve? Oh really? This is all this does? Just loops around? Oh, thanks, man. Same to you, Shug. We're very happy to have you on board. You are a huge asset to the show, to this channel. I've been telling Matt and Chris I'm super proud of all the progress they've made on Spin from the Real in just the last couple of months. I feel like since like pre-draft, they've just been forward momentum, and I feel like you coming on board was 100% a part of that too. So we're very happy to have you on board, buddy. Even if you do doubt my client, even if you do doubt him, at least you're a man of your word and you do a little dance on show. You guys got Demolanta on Monday? I wasn't aware of that. That's a hot scoop right here on stream. Good shit, fellas. Well, you heard it here first. Or maybe you didn't, but I heard it here first. Andrew Demolanta on Spin from the Real tomorrow night. You know I'm tuning into that. I'll be very curious to hear his thoughts on this tournament so far. I mean, at this point, it's like, what, a near guarantee he's going to be facing a rookie. What? Oh, I'm sorry. He's got to face Laura first. Sorry, I got to lock back into the scary shit because I think that's my dead wife. Excuse me one moment. Excuse me one moment. I think that's my dead wife. Yes, dear.
Ethan, come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Mia? What's going on?
Someone from the Den next week? Alright, the Den, they're okay. They're pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, they got some good people on that team. Honey?
Rose feels different. Ethan, you have to fix her.
What the hell is this?
Oh boy.
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose. I don't want to be alone.
This can't be real.
It's okay, calm down. Calm down, I upgraded some of my weapons, honey. We can deal with this together. I already killed the big fetish lady. There's nothing we can't do if we do it together. Beneviento, 1987 to 1996. Jeez. Freed from the binds of flesh, she now walks the valley of death. She's just a little kid.
Am I losing it?
I mean, I don't know. This isn't even really the weirdest thing we've seen today, Ethan. I think. What do we need here? It won't open as is. Oh, we can use this for the wells too, back in the village. I hadn't quite clicked in my head. Not this, right? What do you want me to do? What did I miss already? The treasure? Oh, there was a treasure I could get and just wandered on past it. I don't see anything as openable here. Maybe on the other side of it. What do I gotta do to exhume this grave? Blow it up? Can I... What do I gotta do? Pipe bomb? I'm confused. I don't want to start firing shots. Give it a teddy? I sold the teddy. I sold it to the Duke. Presumably I need something. The treasure I can get from there. Oh, am I locked in? I'm locked in now. Okay, so it's got to be something here. How do I get... I was thinking I gotta like blow it up, but if you don't have an explosive or the means to craft it and you're locked in here, then you know, I don't think they would do that. Give up your memories. What? This is the way we came. Can't go back. Give me your treasure. What must I do? A Beneviento. I'm a bit stumped. What would I... Give up your memories. What would I do here? Do I need to blow it up? That doesn't seem right. I have a mine. I won't have you look it up, show you, at least not quite yet. I've done pretty well so far figuring these things out on my own. That doesn't mean I haven't taken my sweet-ass time figuring some of these things out, but let me see if I can piece this together. Give up your memories. The logs. Exactly, it's exactly what I'm talking about. But the logs, see, the logs were not something to figure out. They were just... It was just a matter of being stubborn enough to not give up with the goddamn logs. Family photo? Oh! You're 100% right, Adam. I need to put it through the slot, the family photo. You are 100% right. That's tricky because I've had this thing on me for so long, I never really thought it would become valuable in that sense.
What's going on?
Okay, but I need to get this treasure somehow. I guess we'll come back to that. Yeah. Yeah, good call, Adam. You nailed that so on the money there. I should have thought of that. Going up. I was too transfixed on the treasure there, thinking that the two things were related. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure... Here we go. We're going back up. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to map this here. I guess once I get to a certain point, I could just sell my old... Can I sell guns to him? I haven't noticed whether I could. I'm still a little bitter that they let me upgrade. Oh. I was starting to think that was taking too long. They wanted me to look over here. Come with me, Ethan. Yeah, sure, on my way. You know, if you guys hadn't been, you know, the way that you are, it's a lovely area. You could have really brought in that tourist income. Could have patched some things up. You could have ran this whole secret ritual thing, you know, under the surface of it, but you could have definitely gotten some people to come stay out here. All right, here we go. House. You know what? I don't think we saved with the Duke before we left, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Pretty sure this game has autosave. So the whole typewriter thing's just kind of, at this point, just kind of, for the sake of it, because it's Resident Evil. Alright, a nice little house. Look, you could totally make this an Airbnb. Amazing locale. Amazing site, secluded. You could reasonably charge a lot of money for people to stay here. And then in the morning they could go travel the castle, do a wine tasting. You'd have to mop up all that blood down there. You know. And you couldn't kill him because you need those good ratings. You need those good ratings and reviews if you want more people to come stay. Big part of that's going to be not killing your guests. So, like, what's your deal? No, was hoping we could show him who's boss. That ain't it, though. So again, something new for Resident Evil. Scary dolls. Not really seen that before. I appreciate that they're trying something different in this game. Kind of hate how quiet it is in here. I don't think we're going to be seeing any werewolves jump out. This is something entirely different. Very nice house. Another elevator. You can actually call for it. We'll hold off on that for now. No? I don't want to go down quite yet. What's going on in the foyer? Going down the elevator feels like a pretty permanent move to me. I'm sure we'll be spending a lot of time in this house. What's upstairs? Oh yeah, that's great. So this isn't really the boss character. This is the boss character, right? We've not seen this person yet, but we've seen their scary little doll. And we know a little... what are their names? Bienaviento. They had a young child die, who perhaps their terrifying little doll is modeled after. The decline and fall of the Demon King. So far, so good. You know, you could use some TLC around here, no doubt. These walls could use a lot of work. But so far the nicest place we've been since we landed here. Guess we're going down the elevator. Really taking their time in this house. Gonna let me get all cocky, as I already am, running through the house. The fireplace looks surprised. Hold on. Where was that? It does. Hey, and I'm glad you said that because I missed this plot text. I think. Can I read this? That's weird. Doesn't look like I can actually read it. Oh, wait. It's in some sort of witch language. Okay. There's a plant there. I guess that'll be important. We'll be getting familiar with that plant. Yeah, he's kind of like, ah! What this fireplace has seen, you could never imagine. The terrors that lie ahead. Alright. Going down. They have quite a few elevators from this era. I mean, pretty nice elevator, too. What time is this? Pretty sure, like, for all intents and purposes, modern day. I mean, we saw what Ethan's house looked like at the start. These guys just got a vintage. Look at this, like a home theater system? I don't know why you guys are so all uptight out here. Unless it's because these people weren't inviting you over to hang out, because they have a fantastic setup. Got a library. Throw some records on. This place actually kind of rules. Not all about the spooky dolls. But, you know, you can learn to get comfortable here. But yeah, I think it takes place in basically present day. Whatever the equivalent of present day is in the Resident Evil universe. At least there's no blood on their fruit. Looks a little moldy, though. Everybody just kind of doing their thing out here, right? You might have your own castle. And, you know, there's no real urgency to update the decor. You know, keeping it pretty medieval. This sounds like where the party's at! Is that one of the flasks I need? No way I'm getting it this easily. No way you are gonna let me pick this up. My daughter's legs in a jar. I just don't buy it for a second. You're just gonna let me take it. Yep.
I've been waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
What? Wait, where's my gun?
Oh. Took my gun. Okay, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. You can't take my gun. Oh, boy. It's like they heard exactly what I said previously. We got a save point. That's good. Huh? You can't do anything scary yet. I haven't saved.
Whoa, that's a kid. Can you believe it? She's so energetic. It's crazy.
That's Mia. That's my wife. After she was shot a billion times.
A doll of Mia?
What is this part? What what is this part? Oh, they really did take all my weapons. I have a feeling Mia's not really dead, because death doesn't even really mean much in this universe. And I quite frankly hope she isn't, because I think that's kind of a dirty goddamn way to start your game off, by killing the protagonist's wife that you spent the entire previous game trying to save. And it's just that whole fridging thing. You know. Death of a female character for no purpose other than to motivate the male character is just, I don't know. Alright, let me save before we do anything else. I haven't really said when I plan to stop streaming. It's 11:30, so at least another hour. I really want to get some good timing on this game. we can open this with the key. This is an interesting section, huh? What's going on? Can we read any of this? Snooping out of this house. It's got like a weird escape room quality to it. Yes, the water does work here. I see that. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to like fill a cup up or something. A bottle. Wash off the ring. Ah. God, you're so fucking perceptive, Adam. You're getting these things instantly that I'm clearly somebody who has to like wander around aimlessly for a period of time before I catch on to these things. You're just right there, ready to go. I do want you on my escape room team, 100%. I've only done a one escape room before. And I will let you know that we failed. We failed to escape. I think the one we were doing was a little more... I don't know, a little more moderate difficulty. It was fun. We liked it. It was a pretty like it was like an evil scientist themed one, so not completely off track with what's happening here. Can I put it back on? Guess not. Remove the leg. Oh, what do you know? Another key. Yeah, it was the evil... Oh, the mouth! Oh, eh? What's in there? Something can smell, but you need some kind of tool to get it. Okay, so it's something we don't have. Good lord. Yeah, it was like an evil scientist. You're one of his experiments that's escaped. And we were really close. There was a whole variety of different puzzles and codes to crack and things like that. It was cool. We were super close. But we did end up back on his operating table. Oh, whoa, what? None of this would be useful here. Okay, we need to get something that can go in there. Okay. Anything else with the arm we can do? Yep, we can remove it. Oh, that's exactly what we were looking for. That was weird. Let me have it. Let me have it. What? Give me the arm. Yeah, I thought the eyes were going to open too. They're just kind of in there. Give it to me. It's what we need. Give me this. It's strange. A lot of creaking noises around here. What else? What else? What else? Anything we're missing in our surroundings? This we need something to cut with, that of which we don't have. Did we do the eyeball thing correctly? I don't know. Maybe not. The eye thing, I'm pretty sure I need it. I need to get that piece out to put in here. It looked like one of these, right? It's gotta be something on the back of her eyeball. Because then we have these. Alright, hold on. These seem to match. Her eye had a crow on it, right? I wonder if we set it correctly, if something will happen. Can we look at both of her eyes? Left eye, just our left eye. It was the crow flying. No, nothing else on her eyeball. Crow flying. I think that's basically what we had it set to, though. Yeah. And the other thing was 3 closed eyeballs. Okay, maybe the arm isn't what we have to fit in there. We got these off of her body. I was thinking we needed to pop this out, but I guess that's just telling us to use the 3 closed eyes over there. So we just have to obtain another piece that could go into the door. We also need something that could cut her bandages off. This is locked. This is very escape roomy, isn't it? It's like a scalpel or something in here. The kitchen is where you keep all of your scalpels. Is that a kitchen? Is that how you interpreted it? This isn't a kitchen. You got like a biohazard bucket in here. This isn't a kitchen. Something you're cooking, yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? The mouth, right. We could use something to get this out of the mouth. It looks familiar. Put this in there. And what was the use in cleaning the ring? We can't put it back on. What have we missed? Okay, so well, this is helpful. This room is blue on the map, would say we found everything we could find in there. So whatever we're missing is in here. That's helpful, at least. There's this combination lock. We don't have the info we need for that. The other room. Well, there's this. Yeah, I don't know if was there anything to really see throughout here. Can't use any of this stuff. We need that last piece to open this door. So how do we get it? What have I missed? Anything here? We don't have anything to open, to get the thing out of the mouth. We don't have anything that could cut these bandages. Huh. What could be left? What the hell could be left? Nothing else to examine on Doll Lady. One eye had Crow. One leg off. Both hands had something. Yeah. I don't see anything on this leg to examine. We popped this arm off. It showed us that there was 3 closed eyes inside, so we know that's the correct one to turn it to on the door. With her eyes. We saw this symbol. Let's let us know that's the correct one to set on the door. We're just missing the... These noises are unpleasant. Keep sounding like somebody's entering the room. And then I don't see how we have anything to get this out. A tool to get it out of the mouth. The bandages that we need to cut off. Yeah, I don't know. I thought we had the key. We tried the other thing too, right? The winding key. Yeah. Don't really know why we can't just reach in there and get it. At this point. What, we scared of losing a finger? Can't cut the bandages off. I don't know. I'm pretty stumped. Hate to say it. Are you anything? A combo for the lock. See, I don't know. I feel like the lock is like... This is the final thing we would get. To leave this area. I mean, there can't be anything else in here, right? Map was blue, so... That basically means we cleared it, except... Wait, do we have a key for this now? No, it's locked on the other side. Yeah, this room's blue on the map, which means you've found everything inside of it. He said, what did he say? The key looked familiar. Examine the ring. Ah, you clever 52911. Adam, I literally don't know how I would do it without you. Wow. What did I just say? 50. What was it? I can't even remember it in the time I walked over here. 52911. Okay. Google probably? Yeah, you're probably right. I felt like I wasn't far off from Googling that. You are the true MVP. See, I wasn't even really thinking about this door, because I thought this would be the final objective. Opening that door and leaving. Okay. So here's exactly what I was talking about, right? We now have no weapons. So if anything comes at us, we're helpless. Which sets us back to 0 and makes this pretty scary. Eerie. And this really only works when you are not playing as Chris or Leon, because you can never put them in a position where it's scary. But this guy, he's going to be scared as hell. A memento of my time with Ethan, but this music box no longer plays. Thankfully, we have a winding key. Yeah, yeah, you just punch him. Chris would punch him. Leon would do a backflip over him. Ethan gets his ass kicked by them.
Why is this here?
Because we're going through something, Ethan. Oh boy, not another puzzle. Now what? Okay, I thought I had that correct here. No. I think I was just basically matching up sort of the scratches in this. Maybe that has nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Match up the scratches. This one doesn't have any of them on it. Oh wait, these two go together. Damn it. Maybe this goes first. Oh wait, these match up too. Oh wait, I think I got it. Damn it! These look like they all match up, no? Unless I just have the overall order wrong. Maybe these go here. Middle one was weird. That looks good. Try it out. Here we go. Little trial and error. Hey, we can put these in my wife's mouth, doll's mouth. That's a normal sentence. Can't go over here. Door in way. All right. Now we can. Just want to take a further look. Make sure there's nothing we're missing around here. Okay, we're not gonna fuck around in there yet. Because if something matters in there, we might not have the thing necessary to make it matter yet. Yeah, get it. Get it. Film.
Oh, God, no. I can't do Ethan. Anything but this.
Mia had a secret about our baby, so we have a film strip? Oh, we can go play that in. Yep, exactly what I was saying. That room's important, we just don't have what we need yet. But now we have it. We can go to play this in the home theater setup. Did the thing. Yep, it did the spooky thing. Our happy family. Rose's best friend in the whole wide world. She really likes this fairy tale. The most important thing in the world to us. 4. A wedding gift from Grandma. 5. Proof of Ethan's everlasting love for me. Oh, excuse me, a puzzle. Okay. So the film strip's a lot of different stuff. Okay, best friend in the whole wide world. It's probably the monkey, Wade Scott. Monkey, fairy tale. Most important thing in the world to us. Probably Rose. I don't know what a wedding gift from Grandma is. Proof of Ethan's everlasting love. Not sure what that is either. We'll see what's on the menu. Perhaps the wedding ring we got? What's going on here? Okay. This, I see. And then... ring. She's the most important thing to us. What is that a picture of? The music box? Let's see, what were they? The monkey, the fairy tale. Okay, the fairy tale. Okay. The fairy tale, Rose, gift, ring. Play movie. Oh boy. This ain't my home movie. Great. That movie didn't look at all like the film reels I put out. No monkeys, no babies. Just some goddamn sinister type stuff. And look at this. Great. This is where all the dolls live. This is great. This is great. This is great. I'm just gonna take this from you, Junior. You don't mind if I borrow these? Yep, no problem. I'm just gonna also go through here, I guess. Just cut up your gauze tunnel here. Excuse me. Pick up phone. Nobody's calling me. They're busy. I'll try again another time. Ain't this always the way? Hello?
Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
I didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do it.
She was keeping our baby's abilities a secret from me. Can't go in there. Oh, okay. Shortcut. Jeez. Your baby could have been a junk wizard too if they didn't turn her into Crystal Calamari. What a sentence you just did. Good sentence. Oh boy. Can these kids just catch a goddamn break? There's gotta be a boss. Who, my wife? My wife? Or my own child? Oh yeah, no, this is good. Yeah, we have, you know, Ethan's had to boss battle his wife before. Down we go. You know, I'm still really curious how Chris is going to factor into this. What the hell is his stake in everything? Because he was the first one who came to take our kid. I guess he found out whatever Mia was hiding. And it was so fucking dire that he just decided he was going to scorch the earth for it. Oh boy. Look at this ring bullshit. What's that over there? Hold on. Nothing. Candles. Okay. Again, I give him credit though. Every section feels like, I don't want to say a different game, but feels like they're trying something completely different in every section, and I appreciate it. Does not feel monotonous at all. Cool, got the key. We're gonna climb out and everything's gonna be normal. Oh boy. Oh boy, baby. Oh baby. How old was the baby? She was baby. She was baby aged. Very much baby. Oh. Yeah, traditional baby, and she wasn't doing anything too crazy. This ain't how I remember leaving this room. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. No, I'm gonna save Adam. So I let her get through her thing first. Should her head fit in that jar? No, for sure. The jar's looking too small, but they did something weird to her. I think it goes without saying. This is a sort of psychological level of horror that Resident Evil does not usually engage with, and I'm kind of excited about it. Did we unlock this? God damn it. Yeah, no, oh, what is this? What is this tube? An umbilical cord, a very big umbilical cord. A fire hose-esque umbilical cord? Yeah. It's looking that way. Ay, ay, ay. Please forgive me. Why is my controller vibrating? What is that? What is that? Stop! Stop, 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 stop! What is that? What is that? You must stop. You must stop. We have to stop it. We have to stop. What am I supposed to do? No! 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 Juke! No, I gotta tell you, my baby did not look like that. Oh, in here? I can't. I can't. Oh, I can't. Let me out, let me out. Let me out. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. I unlocked it. Great, open it, open it. Where's the baby? Why is there a baby? Oh, what am I supposed to be doing? I have to pause it. Oh, this is the scariest thing that's happened so far. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I got this thing. What does it need? We need like a fuse. We need a fuse? Are you kidding me? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. I have to look around for an object while that's going on. Okay, so wait. It appears that the baby, maybe it can't come in here. Okay, maybe it can't come in here. The sausage baby. What? Stop! You must stop. Oh, where is the fuse at? Oh, they're all blue. Which would, according to the rules of this game, means that there's nothing to get in there. We got this thing. Mother's door? Yeah, maybe we can use this thing we got on Mother's door. Where is that at? That's through... Examine the thing. I don't remember Mother's door. But this feels like something we could probably use there, huh? Was there anything in the study? We're gonna have to go down the hall. I'm just prolonging having to go down the hallway again. Okay, so that feels like a room where the baby can't go, right? How do I get to the mother's door? I don't really remember what that is. Go through here. Through... What is this area? Hold on. Because this door is locked. It can't go... Oh, whatever. We're going to have to go figure it out. Oh. Maybe he left. Maybe the baby's gone. I actually really dislike that I can't nail down where that thing went. Yeah, exactly, because how could it be hiding? It wasn't exactly subtle. We can't go through here now. Oh, we can. It's very dark. It's very dark. This is a mother's door. Put Babby in there. Now go. Get the fuck out of here. I can't. Oh my god. I never even really had proper time to process what that was. This is really different for Resident Evil. This is really different, and I am enjoying it as much as someone can enjoy something like this. Everything's fine down here. No problemo down here. Got a spare fuse? Yes, you do. Now all the lights are going to go out. Because I pulled the fuse out, but that's fine. That's fine. We're not worried about that. It's okay. We're just gonna go back where we came from. What's that? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Everybody shut up. This is okay. We're just gonna take the elevator back upstairs. It's fine. I hate it. What? How am I gonna get away from it this time? I don't like that. How am I gonna get away from it? It's like a one-way trip. No. Can I juke it in this room? No! No, no, no. Where is it? Where is it? Shut up. No! No! Oh, I'm in trouble. What am I going to do? What could I do? What can I do? Why don't I have my shotgun? Fuck off. I'm gonna try. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, that wasn't the correct idea. Yummy. Yummy. Great. No, that's good. No, that's fine. That's great. Okay. Yeah. The good old gaping baby face. Yep, yep, yep. This is awful. What could I do? So clearly my idea... Oh. Oh. Hide. See, I didn't think of that because that's not really been a thing in this game. Hiding. It's like, it really is like you're playing a completely different game. This does not feel identifiably like Resident Evil at all. And that's okay. That's okay, but this is so much more... At first psychological, and then the aspect of you can't fight your way out of this one. So I gotta get Babby in there, hide, and then get out and run. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You can't have ice cream for dinner! There's no nutritional value in it! I don't really like this. I can't see. So like when it comes over here, maybe I go out the other side. I crawl backwards. Oh god, it's so close. It sounds so bad in my ear. So when I see it lumber its way over here. Oh god, it sounds awful. Oh god, it sounds very bad. Very bad. Please hurry up, Ethan! Run! I love playing hide and seek with my children. Oh, it's so much fun, and they really appreciate the time. Please don't be up here already. Please don't somehow be up here. We're done. We're gone. We're leaving. We're leaving. We're never going to have to do this again. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Open up. Open up, open up. Open! Oh my god, where is it? Oh my god! Oh my god, let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Oh my god, come on. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, they knew what they were doing, making that elevator take its time. Oh. Fuck off. Flaring its jowls at me. Yeah, that was... Shut up. Shut up. Where are my guns? I cannot wait to use them on you. Hey, everyone. Think that was funny?
Don't leave. I can't let you.
You're still alive, huh?
Oh, boy.
Before my friends murder you! TikTok! Your life's son alive.
Wait!
Try and find me.
Okay, Sid from Toy Story. Hey, you said the same thing at Sid's Toy Box. Now I'm the finder, huh? You okay? Y'all good? Come here, you little shit. Don't try to bite my fingers.
If Rose wasn't born.
Fucking monster.
I don't have any fingers left to bite. Get your ass back here, you little pixie shit. You gyrating little freak friends. I'm perfectly fine. I'm a perfectly rational adult man running around the house trying to find a doll so I can stab it to death with scissors. You fucking freak. Stop that. Stop it. I'm not looking for you. You! Yeah, eat shit.
You do this to Rose, too.
Where'd you go? Yeah, you. Come here.
Never going to get out of here.
Oh, hey.
Stupid idiot! What are you doing to my cute friends?
Wow. What a night we're having. Oh. Oh, hey!
It's over. Mia, I'll make things right.
Wow, he made short work of this one.
What? Good. I need to get out of this place.
All right. Yeah, we did it.
So that's who was behind all this?
We're gonna sell your ass. Wow, we took care of this one really. Lady Dimitrescu felt like such a endeavor.
Thanks too.
Some baby legs. Wow. And that's that, huh? We just walk right out the front door. What about the... Okay, the treasure was down here. Yeah, you know. Baby legs and a piss jar. Getting the fuck out of here. Castle Dimitrescu was so involved. There was like 3 mini bosses. A lot of exploration and backtracking and puzzle solving. And this was different. This was, you know, more psychological. I would say more horror influence than action influence, obviously. There was no combat. The baby's just still down there. Yeah, we didn't really take care of that problem. It's free now. Free to roam. It's better this way. I could go outside too. Whatever happens next for that kid, it's in their hands, okay? You know, you have to let them. Not tall enough to ride the elevator. It's at a certain point you gotta cut the metaphorical umbilical cord, or in this case, the literal fire hose sized and shaped umbilical cord. So what was going on here? Can we? What can we use here? We needed like the first half of this tablet to get this treasure. Oh, we didn't find that, did we? Shoot. I wonder what's in there. Do we have to go back in here to get what we need for this? I haven't Googled anything in this game yet. It's tempting to do now. Maybe for the next stream. I was hoping we would have what we needed to open this when we came back this way. Can I look? Well, maybe not, because according to the map, every room's cleared. So there's nothing we missed in the house. Okay, so maybe we find this somewhere else. I think these treasures must be relatively optional. So the plot isn't necessarily going to drive us towards opening those. It's just something we need to do in our own time. I would love to get those treasures. I'd be especially interested in if they were like weapons rather than just valuables. But we'll see. We'll check in. We'll check in with the Duke here and save, and then we'll call it a night. Got our guns back, thank God. Who's that? Who's there? What? What? Zombies! Zombies! Resident Evil? Whoa, there's quite a few of you, isn't there? Jesus. Ah! They're like, just in case you missed firing your gun in that last sequence. What the? Fucker. Jesus. Oh! Hello. What is this? An automatic shotgun? Wide spraying pump action shotgun. Wow. Yeah, I wish I had seen this on the way in. Would have been nice. And again, I'm starting to feel kind of... Oh, I could have barricaded the door, too. Oh, whatever. Whatever. So those are the same as those castle guys I had. They just weren't wearing robes. I felt kind of silly upgrading my weapons when I was going to get better ones. Oh boy, I'm almost out of handgun ammo, huh? Where am I? Okay, we just took a little detour. That I either didn't notice on the way up here or it just wasn't available to me. Oh, a ball! I guess we might find another one of those little model castle puzzle things. So, what is this area? That'll lead straight ahead. I'll lead back out to the path. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Whoa! Yeah, got me. Cheap shot. Oh, he got a cheap shot off me! Look at this! What a fight we're having. There we go. Alright, this is the way we came. Got a hot new shotgun. We're ready to rock. Don't collapse, bridge, please. Thank you. Ugh. You idiot. Trying to not use up ammo while I have so... There we go. Little of it. Okay. Oh, God! Really? I feel like I hear more than one of them. There he is. Ah! What I get for trying to be conservative on the ammo. Ah, come on. I really hate using it on these guys because they're such small fries. But now I'm back down to orange health, so I guess I just need to bite the bullet, huh? Seems like your guns don't share out their ammo, so those shells in your old shotgun won't be out. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Heal up again. Go fuck yourself. These guys got tougher since the castle. Running low. That's alright, we're finally through here. Duke! My man!
Does this look familiar to you?
Yeah, I'll sell you another one.
Please do take a look at my new stock.
They grew up on forest critters. Not those feeble sewer nerds. Donna's creepy ass doll. It doesn't move anymore. I don't know if we're ever going to find the thing that it goes to.
Ah, Miss Angie. Just adorable. Porcelain dolls are very popular, you know.
Yeah, she's great. She had some weird, like, worms crawling out of her face while I
Please
was
let me
stabbing
know
her.
if you'd like to strengthen your weapons.
So can we sell? Yeah, we can sell our guns. Okay. I wonder if it's worth just selling the old shotgun and the old pistol. It kind of sucks because we put a lot of money into them. But if I have new ones, I don't really see myself switching back and forth. I don't really see what the benefit would be in that.
Do let me know if you find anything else of value.
Right, their
Yes.
values
yes.
increase for selling them. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Damn allergies. Okay. Maybe I should drink some actual water. Okay. Alright, so we just picked up this one.
Please do
This
take
one's
a
got
look
like an upgrade on it. I
Have
think,
a
though,
wonderful
doesn't it?
adventure.
Or wait, I would go... Where would I go to adjust that? Or do I not? Do I... Once I put it on there, that's where it goes? Maybe he can take them off?
Oh, good. I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
Oh wait, it only applies to this. It says down there, MI897 hair trigger. Okay, I just wanted to make sure if I could take it off and put it on the other one, I wanted to make sure I did that. But it looks like that was only applicable to this gun. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and sell these old guns, I suppose, even though we put a lot of work into them. Which sucks, but we're going to get a bunch of money.
I've
Then I
gotten
can
some
upgrade
new
these guns.
stock.
Oh, what'd you get? Storage. What's this? Explosive rounds. Flashbangs. Oh boy. You got a lot of new stuff. Okay, first we definitely need handgun ammo.
Yes, I can see why you'd be interested in that.
Probably could use some shotgun ammo. Rifle we didn't really use much, but hey, we had a nice payday. Now we can buy our guns back too, looks like, if we were so inclined. Okay.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
Alright, you're fully upgraded.
One moment, please.
What?
Securing goods is
How much do we
Till
have?
next
Oh, we got
week.
plenty left. We made a ton of
Naturally.
money. How about our rifle? Oh wait, we want to get the cheek rest. Yes, we want that.
looking forward to test.
Yes, sir. Oh, we got a better grip. God, you got a lot of new stuff. Okay,
Stick
good.
around.
What's our ammo look like?
Please come again.
After we bought all that ammo. No, we ah, shit! I did not mean to press that. Damn it. Well, we can buy some first aid now. No, we have plenty of more ammo.
Welcome, Ethan.
We'll buy a health potion now since we just completely went. I kind of wish they wouldn't let you do that. If you're at full health. He's out of health potions, isn't he? Yes, he is. Well, sucks to suck. This is for the shotgun. Reduces recoil. That might be worth having. But give me some more ammo.
These hands are more dexterous than one might think.
Reload speed. That's never a bad idea to upgrade on our shotgun.
Delighted to.
Okay, what are we sitting at now?
Good day then.
Power on the rifle.
Naturally.
Makes sense. And may as well get some more rifle ammo.
Thank you for your purchase. Have
And
a
we are now
wonderful
broke.
adventure.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to call it there. I think that was a solid One Bop Kids. I think that was a solid little session. I didn't really anticipate knocking off one of these bosses off altogether, but we got Bien. What's her name? What was her name? Beneviento. Right. Another one bites the dust. We've upgraded our key, which I think means we can now. Here, this will be good. Before we wrap up, unlock this door. There we go. What's next? We are going to find... What's this? Oh, wait. This just goes back into the village. Never mind. But, okay. Okay, new part of the village, so we can go find Moreau. Who's like a stinky fish man. That's fun. I like that. Stinky fish man. All right. That's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me solve some puzzles, Adam. I got through those a lot faster for having your assistance, so it's always appreciated. Still loving this game. That was a really cool section. Different than anything else in the game so far, and different really than anything I've ever seen in Resident Evil, period. So I really love what they're doing with this game. They are just going all out and experimenting, and wow. That goddamn baby freak will be haunting me tonight. That was tense. That was real fear you saw back there. I was definitely actually scared during that part. We'll be back whenever we can. I don't think I'll wait all the way until next Sunday before I'm playing this again. I'll find a weeknight. I'll find a weeknight for sure to hop back into this and go knock off Moreau. But until then, thanks for watching, y'all, whether it's live or on our YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Having an awesome time playing this game. Can't wait to play more. Have a good night. Especially you, Adam. Appreciate you as always. We'll see you next time. And of course, stay spooky.